The iPhone 5s continues to be the most commonly used mobile handset in the UK, followed by the iPhone 5, even as the iPhone 6 has quickly grown to become the fourth most commonly used smartphone in the UK, the country's Telecommunications Regulatory Authority (TRA) has revealed today. According to statistics for the fourth quarter of 2014 on the nation's most popular mobile phone handsets, more than 6 in 10, 61% of handsets in the UK are smartphones, landing the country's residents at the cutting edge of technology. In terms of smartphones, the iPhone 5s is the most common in the UK, comprising 4% of total handsets registered on UAE networks, the figure that increased by a massive 22% during the second quarter of 2014, 6% in Q3 2014, and a further 9% during Q4 2014. While both Samsung and Apple recorded an increase in their market shares in the final quarter of 2014, BlackBerry handsets disappeared from among the 15 most commonly used smartphone handsets, giving way to new entrants, Lenovo and Huawei. Although the growth has declined, the TRA report maintains that Samsung recorded increases in its market shares in Q4 2014. In fact, all handset manufacturers witnessed increases in their market shares with the exception of BlackBerry. For the record, BlackBerry handsets disappeared in Q4 2014 from among the 15 most commonly used smartphone handsets in the UK. While Android remains the leading mobile operating system, the market share of iOS is steadily increasing even as the market share of RIM, the operating system for BlackBerry, is progressively declining, the TRA says. The report illustrates that the iPhone 5 was the country's second most favorite smartphone, with 2.4% of the market share. The iPhone 5 reversed its upward trend during the fourth quarter, when the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus hit the local market. The third most commonly used smartphone was the Samsung SII 2.1%, followed by the newly released handset, iPhone 6 1.7%, iPhone 4S 1.6%, Samsung S4 LTE 1.5%, Samsung Note 3 1.3%, and Samsung S5 1%. The report illustrates a number of interesting trends emerging in the UAE's mobile handset market. It also demonstrates the dynamic nature of consumer patterns in relation to handset choices, said Hamad Obaid Al-Manzouri, Director General of the TRA. In the smartphones segment, the iPhone 5s recorded an increase in market share from the third quarter of 2014 and continued to be the most commonly used handset in the UK in Q4 2014. During Q4 2014, other smartphone handsets that witnessed increases in market share include the iPhone 6, Samsung Note 3, and Samsung S5, the TRA noted. Handsets whose market shares have declined include Samsung SII, iPhone 4S, iPhone 5, and Samsung S4 LTE. BlackBerry handsets disappeared in Q4 2014 from being within the 15 most commonly used smartphone handsets in the UK. The report indicates that 40% of all handsets registered on UAE networks were manufactured by Nokia. Although this figure has been declining over time, the percentage decreased by 5% during the last two quarters and by about 12% during Q4 2014 alone. This was followed by Samsung 24.3%, Apple 11.4%, BlackBerry 5%, Sony 1.2%, HTC 1.2%, then the newly emerged manufacturer Lenovo 1.2%, and Huawei 0.9%. In terms of specific handset models including non-smartphone handsets, the iPhone 5s was the most popular mobile handset in the UK in Q4. The Nokia 105/1050 was the second most popular handset, followed by the iPhone 5.